Barbarella, issue number 4. I'm surprised how much I'm liking this book. Like I have seriously been waiting for this character just to work. And this is it, man. You know, I've had my hiccups with the last run on this book. I think there was some good stuff. There were some interesting choices I didn't agree with, but this is great. I think this is perfectly encapsulating of what the character needs to be. And I enjoy that a lot. So we're headed to the planet Automata. You know, it's like the 144th planet of the Quark's benevolence. And basically somebody shoots down their ship. They crash. And Barbarella's like, we broke another ship. Why does this keep happening? She wants to try to stop it from falling, but it falls. And luckily they're okay. But they're on a weird planet they don't understand. It's like some weird robot-looking people, but it's kind of creepy. So they're just walking around. They see these weird human-shaped creatures all wrapped in like this weird metal. They find this one human. Vox kind of takes him down, and basically we see that this is the guy that shot their plane. And basically he shot him down because because we know in the last issue, Barbarella has a doppelganger pretty much, and this guy's like, you were trying to kill him. I'm like, whatever you think I did, that wasn't me, man. What's going on here? It's like, I just don't want to become one of these things. These were people. All these weird metal men, they were people before they were transformed into whatever it is we're looking at now. She's like, that is the most tragic thing I have ever heard in my life. Like, literally taking this so personally the way Barbarella should that it's breaking her. So she's talking to this guy, and they're trying to come up with a plan of what they can do to help out. But as they're, like, figuring, okay, maybe we can give you, like a gun or something, and you can, like, help get this, and we can get access to a ship and get you off-world before we figure out a plan for this. Basically, Taln and Vox get kidnapped. Just dragged away. Barbarella hugs this guy, and then she's like, Taln? Taln, where are you guys? And she's standing alone, so she's like, well, that sucks. She tries to talk to one of the people. That's the metal machine. They try to ignore her, but basically it's like, this is a woman. That's weird. Why is there a woman here? So in classic Barbarella fashion, she's like, well, I should figure out some more answers here. And of course we get the mandatory. I do say mandatory. It's not a Barbarella comic book if she doesn't take her clothes off once and change into a different outfit. That is a necessity for the character. It's something that has to happen. So she strips down, she puts on some metal armor and pretends she's a robot. And it's kind of insulting to the people that basically she literally just gets a hold of like an ATV or something and runs into a guy. And she's like, give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you. He's like, do it. It'll be released. Like, this sucks. I don't want to be this. So she touches him and she's like, I think I remember what a woman's touch feels like. She's like, of course you do. I'm sure somebody loved you dearly and you are still worthy of love. So, can you help me out of this? And we see that Vix is okay, so he comes in to help. He's like, Taln was kind of taken by some people. Now he's in a well. She's like, what? What well are you? What? So it's weird. Now self-aware machine is kind of like taking them in their busted up ATV headed to whatever the hell's going on there. But we realize it was a setup, and she gets pushed into the well where Taln's like, I told you guys to save yourselves. Why don't you come back for me? She's like, I know you're real. Okay, quit pretending you're the hologram. This is the real you. And he's like, yes, this is the real me. I know I'm a hologram and a projection, but I can come back in different forms. You, however, there's only one of you, babe. So the fact that you came here to save me shows more about your character than it does about me. And then it's a really nice moment. I really like this next scene. So Barbarella's just trying to talk to some of these machine people. So you're like, guys, like, he's a good person. Taln's a good guy. I hope you understand what you're doing here. This is bad. You're not living your full life. And you just see like one of them starts to like take her words to heart. It's like, well, uncrucify her, bring it down. And we just see that Taln just swoops down, picks up Barbarella. They have their I love you moment, which is, it's perfect, Do I wish his name was like Pygar? Of course I do. I'll say that every time. Just because that movie just spoke to me in a way that I don't know why I love it so much. But I wish it was Pygar. But they have a nice moment. All these machines just start looking up, and they're just like, I remember what love is. And they see him kiss, and they all suddenly all just like break down into tears because like we will never experience emotion again. And look at everything we've lost. We're broken. We can't even cry properly. We're crying oil. What is wrong with us? We are monsters. Nothing about us is good. Why does everything suck? But again, in classic Barbarella fashion, she comes down and helps them out. She's like, it's all right. You can join our cause and you can help us fight the benevolence. We can actually get through this. And he's like, well, I'd like to do that, but I don't possess the capability. And suddenly they all fry because they went against their programming to be these like monsterless beings. And now that they can't do that, they're all dead. And it's just a tragic moment to break. It just breaks Barbarella. And I know I'd have to say this every time, but I'm going to clarify again. I know there's people out there who think this character might be a little too emotional. And I don't like using that word to describe her in a negative connotation, because the purpose of her character is to get emotional. Barbarella feels everything in the world. She has so much love in her heart that everything like this breaks her, and these creatures finally kind of becoming aware of the struggle and loss that they've went through, and now the fact they are kind of conscious of that and they die, it breaks her, and she is so destroyed. The fact that they felt love again killed them, and that is just gonna kill Barbarella. And then the fact that they chose that over like slavery, going back into that world again, it breaks her heart. So they just head off, and we see that Taln's found them a new ship. Just perfectly like, yeah, okay, I guess we're headed on our way now, Barbarella. Works for me, sweetheart. Let's get out of here and let's go have some fun. So as they're headed off, we do see that the evil Barbarella lady is just there like, huh, she was supposed to come to this planet and have her heart broken, but they're stronger than ever. What the hell is going on with these two? I guess they're truly in love, you know? Barbarella's kissing a sexy hologram angel man. And that's true love, baby. If that's true love, I don't know what is, because it's Barbarella and it's Pygar/Taln. Like, it's a match made in heaven. I wonder if there's a reason they can't use Pygar. Starting to think there might be. Legal reason. Look, I adore the writing in this book. It is so strong and interesting. It is just perfectly the character, and I love the art in this book. It is so crisp, and I hate that I say this too, it looks like it shouldn't be in a Barbarella book. Like, it almost looks too good for Barbarella, because you'd think they'd cheap out on a book like this where it's just like, you know, the sexy lady in the tight clothing with her sexy blonde robot boyfriend. But no, like, this is great. I adore it, and it just looks gorgeous, and I'm very impressed with Musabekov. That's the artist. I hope I said that right. I don't know. That's an interesting name. Matabek Musabekov. So it's great. Good job, man. This looks great. I adore this book, and I think it's fantastic. And it's just an interesting read. That's a great introduction to Barbarella. If you are looking for a place to get into this character, this book is a really great jumping on point. So Barbarella, issue number 4, I am going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you guys for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, and I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, good luck.